Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to an all-new episode of Brian's Jerky Journey. This is going to be episode number 44. 44. I'm your host, stuck in a car, but at home, because I have nowhere else to roam, in the place to be, the notorious Brian G. So it is a Monday before Memorial Day. So a week from today is Memorial Day. I'm hopeful to get this out before Memorial Day, but we'll see. I actually just launched episode 43 today. So kind of hoping now that I can kind of do these more regularly and know that I have some jerky in the process that I can review. And it's kind of a one that jerky I'm going to review today is kind of one that got thrown at me out of left field today. So quick story behind it. So yesterday we do our food shopping. Local grocery market has a delivery service. That also has a curbside pickup option, which, given what's been going on in this pandemic, everyone's using delivery. So we have not been able, despite being customers of the service for over 10 years now, been able to use the delivery option. If we're lucky, we're able to find something like 2 weeks out. But they just lifted a restriction on curbside pickup. So we're now able to at least go to the store to pick it up. They bring it out to your car and put it in your trunk and stuff. So, but the problem lately, even though we're able to do that, given what's going on, there's never 100% stock available for what you need. And I'm not talking just the standard toiletries. People are hoarding toilet paper, paper towels, napkins, disinfectants, stuff like this. Or I'm talking basic food. So on average, we were probably getting like half of our food. With the curbside pickup, it got a little bit better. It's probably like 3/4 of our food we were getting. Yesterday, when I went to pick up, it was like half our food again. And I'm like, all right, well, this has been the situation at the same location. I'm going to go to a different location today to pick it up. And I went to that different location this morning to pick up the rest and only got half that food. So where I was picking it up, there's a Whole Foods right across the street. So I decided to go to the Whole Foods to get what I couldn't get. One of the things I couldn't get, and I'm not plugging this in any way, I have not tried it yet, is there's a Ben & Jerry's Netflix and chilled flavor, which looks really good, and I have not been able to get it for weeks. And thought to myself, oh, maybe they sell it at Whole Foods. So I ended up going across the street to Whole Foods to get the rest of the stuff, especially some stuff for the vegetarian wife. Got the Ben & Jerry stuff, which I hope to try in the next day or two. And as I'm waiting to check out, I came across a bin of Whole Foods-based beef jerky. 100% grass-fed. So, 3 different flavors. You got your standard teriyaki, your original, and then the third one, which I'm like, ooh, I wonder how this is going to be. Honey Stung beef jerky. So, I'm like, what the hell? Let me get it. And, going to Whole Foods reminds me a lot of going to BJ's. And if you guys have ever gone to BJ's or Costco or any of those other wholesalers, you see things and you're like, oh, that looks good, I'll grab it, without knowing what the cost was for it. So I looked at it after the fact, and these are standard. These are ranging anywhere from 1/8 of a pound to 1/4 of a pound. So I want to say this is probably about 8 ounces. I spent almost $19 on these 3 packages. So I was just like, wow. And at the same time, I'm like, wow, these better be good. So, yeah. So original beef teriyaki and honey stung from Whole Foods. So I'll start off with original and then go teriyaki and then honey stung. I'm going to try see how that is. I'm assuming that's going to be like an orange teriyaki flavor as well. So yeah, it's 100% grass-fed. This is locally packaged with a very short shelf life. So this was packed for the Whole Foods specifically in the location that I went to. It has a sell-by date of May 26th, and today's the 18th. So it has roughly an 8-day shelf life. These are all sell-by May 26th of this year. So there is no nutritional content that I can seek here. This is a 0.14 pound package. I will have that information in there as it relates to the quantity, the sizing of it. But if it's 1/8 of a pound, roughly, hypothetically speaking, an eighth being 12 and a half. Let's just say it's an eighth to be safe. An eighth of a pound would be 2 ounces, basically, because there's 16 ounces in a pound. So half being 8, an eighth of that being 2, I think. Forgive me in my mouth. So yeah, so let's stick into the original beef jerky from Whole Foods. Tenderness, texture, initial scent. This little seal tube thing over there. Apologies in advance about my face lately. Just have not been shaving as often as I used to, and unfortunately, given what's been going on, eating more, working out less, still staying active, but the eating, the less of the workout, put on some weight. So, but gotta look at it as temporary. So yeah, oh, what a nice smell! Nice smell for the original. Nice big, thick, long strips here. Look at that. You can tell this is just freshly packed. I would love to find out if anyone has any contacts at Whole Foods. If this was a local-based company that packed it. Where? Showcase more of their stuff. So yeah. Nice thick piece. It's almost got a spare rib or like a Chinese poo-poo platter teriyaki feel to it. You almost want to put a stick in it. But yeah, I like it. I'm going to give it a 5. Scent and smell. Again, a nice initial scent when it came out of the package. And it's got a nice smell that you would not think would be the case for an original based flavor. So, got a much nicer smell than you would think for an original. I'm going to give it a 5 as well for scent and smell. Let's see how it chews and tastes. Got a nice smoky, nice smoky taste to it. It's a thicker piece. It takes a little longer to chew, but you enjoy yourself with it. And it's not like you feel like you're gnawing your teeth while you're trying to chew through it. So, it's really good. Should be. It was $4.46. 100% grass fed. Good. 5. 5 all around the original. All right, let's go to the teriyaki. This one is a quarter of a pound. Cost me $8.28. Tenderness, texture, initial scent. So this one reminds me a lot of the original. Nice scent to it. But this has even more of a coating on. Oh god, look at that. Looks like candy. Looks like candy. Oh boy. So it's got definitely a filmy resin to it when you're touching it. I'm gonna put that back in here. It's just on my hands right now. I can see some. You can't really see it as well here, but just some greasy aspects to it. So I'm not really a fan of that, but the teriyaki you kind of come to expect that. So I'm gonna give it a 4 for tenderness and texture. Initial scent, got a nice smell to it. You know, it's got kind of a Asian flair to it. Scent, you're gonna think it's something teriyaki based. So nothing wild there. I'm gonna give it a 4 as well. Scent and smell, and see how it chews and tastes. Looks like candy, tastes like candy. Oh. They say jerky's like a meat candy. And they are when it comes to this. Boy. Look at that. Oh boy. Alright. I'll put it back. I got one more to do. Give it a 5. So far, very good tasting jerky from Whole Foods. To be honest with you, shouldn't be surprised. Oh, honey Stung. This is 0.18 pounds. Cost me $5.73. And then this texture, initial scent. Time opening this. There we go. Ay. All right. Not really getting much of a scent off of it. Wow. again, man. These strips. Oh, damn. Look at that. Look how flimsy that is. Oh, you know that you're not going to have to put much effort into chewing this. It's going to taste good, you think. It's got a little bit of, looks like there's a little zest. Some seeds in there. But it's a nice, very, very, it's thick in texture, but it's so thin. Like, I don't even have to do anything to pull this apart. I don't even want to pull it apart. It looks too beautiful to do it. I'm going to give it a 5, tenderness and texture. Initial scent, like I said, I didn't really get much of an initial scent, but now I'm getting more of a smell here. The scent definitely has, it almost has the stung aspect, almost has, you think it's going to have kind of a little bit of a heat to it, but you have a sweetness aspect to it. So I'm kind of curious how it's going to translate to taste. So I'm going to give it a 4 for scent and smell. And then as we finish up episode 43, let's see how it chews and tastes. Honey Stung. I am stung by how good this is. 5. 5's across the board on taste. Now I'm getting a little heat. Now it makes sense. Almost like you've been stung by the heat. The sweet in the heat of the honey stung. So that was good. So, yeah, that'll do it for episode 43. Be sure to like this video. Leave a comment down below. Let me know suggestions you have for what you think of this video, as well as ideas for future jerky journeys on the road. You can like my page here. You can see past videos here. And you can look down below for information on where you can find me on my other social media channels, where you can like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, and see Notorious Brian G and Brian's Jerky Journey on the IG. So that'll do it for episode number 44 of Brian's Jerky Journey. Hope you enjoyed this journey with me. You can join me in the next one. Thanks.
Thank you for watching Brian's Jerky Journey. If you don't like jerky, you suck.